The Sierra Vista Community Theatre is pleased to present for the community October 17th through November 2nd, The Producers, a Mel Brooks musical. And we are here to learn all about it on this episode of Checking In with Jeff Davenport, brought to you by SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. I got Emily helping me on the camera behind the scenes, and you will walk into the Sierra Vista Community Theatre and see all that there is to see, your concessions, and then you walk right in to the hallowed halls, the studio, where everything will take place here at the Sierra Vista Community Theatre. And if you want to have a chair, Emily, you can sit down too. You don't necessarily need to stand. But these are the folks who will be a part of the magic. Again, this is going to be a great cast and a great show. The 17th through the 2nd, correct?
Yes.
Just making sure. I'm trying to remember that all off the top of my head. But why don't we start right near me? You take the talking stick.
Fair enough.
And introduce yourself.
My name is Dan Godold. I'm doing audio for the show.
Dan, as the audio man, let's talk about that. That's something that maybe sometimes gets possibly a little overlooked. The audio visual side of every production here at the Sierra Vista Community Theatre. I mean, it takes it's all choreographed together. It's like a dance.
Yes.
Go ahead and hold that a little bit closer. What do you think?
Absolutely. If Jason starts to open his mouth to sing and there's no music there, I'm in a lot of trouble.
Right.
So, yes, it is very important.
Dan, you've been around the Sierra Vista Community Theatre for a long time. How many shows is this for you?
Maybe my 7th or 8th show I've been involved in.
Okay, all right. I mean, that's a full year of shows. I mean, more than that. Here.
A few each year. So
exactly.
A few years
Yeah.
of
So
shows,
when you
right.
think about it, that's absolutely incredible. What is it that is special about or unique about this particular production?
2 words: Mel Brooks. And our directing staff, our actors, our crew, in my opinion, have done an incredible job of keeping this production true to the spirit of which Mel Brooks intended. It's not the easiest subject matter to work with, and I think everyone here has just done a phenomenal job. You will laugh more in this production. Sitting in the audience, you will laugh more, I think, than you've ever laughed at a play.
Oh my gosh. Well, you're getting us excited. You're selling it yourself here, Dan. Why don't you go and toss the stick down to Susie. Susie, introduce yourself.
My name is Suzanne Lusk, and I am the producer of The Producers.
Does that seem rhetorical when you say it?
No, I'm very privileged to be able to say that. I'm
Yeah.
very excited about this show.
Let's talk about the producer's role in a Sierra Vista Community Theatre production. As a producer, what is your primary role for a production?
I handle the money and tell people no.
All right, let's go on next. No, I'm kidding. So that's very brief, and being able to manage finances, that's something. Let's discuss that really quickly.
Yes.
For people who don't understand it, the Sierra Vista Community Theatre, each show has a certain budget to work with, but that's it. How does all that work?
Each show that we produce each year, or each main stage show that's up here, gets a few $100 from the theater at large. And the rest of everything comes from donors and sponsors, all kinds of contributions. If it weren't for the myriad of people that have donated to this production, we would not have been able to get it off the ground. It has been phenomenal, the support we've gotten from the community. We're so grateful for that. We've got a great big laundry list of sponsors this time, and what we've done with their contributions is innovative for us. It's things we've never been able to do before in a show.
Such as? Without spoiling anything.
The set rotates. There's 2 walls right behind me.
I see those.
They
Okay.
rotate, and there's a different scene on the other side. And when they rotate, whatever's on the backside gets taken down and something else gets put up there, and then they rotate again for that scene.
Wow.
It's
That's
very
never been
innovative.
done before on this stage.
Yeah, and there's stairs that pop out from these risers.
Oh my goodness. So
Yeah.
again, the creativity really knows no bounds here. When you're building sets, when sets are being built, there is something very unique as far as the set side for this particular show, running October 17th
Yes.
through November 2nd
Yes.
Here in the mall at Sierra Vista, at the Sierra Vista Community Theatre. Susie, that's so awesome. Go ahead and pass the talking stick down. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello there, I am Simon Challenger, and I am part of the fantastic ensemble crew in The Producers.
Simon, what is your role for this production?
Without spoiling anything,
Okay, yeah, no spoilers.
I have like 8 different roles.
How do you keep track when you have that many parts? Is it multiple parts in one scene? Like literally
I
running
have
off
multiple parts. 1 minute I'm this, next minute I'm that.
So, Simon, do you find yourself relating to any part in particular? I mean, how do you inhabit when you have 8 different characters? Is it 8 different characters, or just individual, unique characters that you're playing over the course of the show?
Like 8 different characters. Yes.
How on earth does an actor go about preparing for something like that?
You know, just kind of want to imagine how that character would be. So I just try to put my own little thing into that. So yeah.
And how many shows have you been a part of here at the Sierra Vista Community
So
Theatre?
this is my 3rd one overall.
That's awesome.
2nd one if you just count the main stage shows.
Okay, well that's fantastic. What a great opportunity to be here. Since you're more of a newbie, what would you say to people who are possibly thinking about coming out to audition for a show like this, or any show here at the Sierra Vista Community Theatre, being a part of this? How would you encourage them to take that step and say, come on out?
I would say just, if you want to do something fun and like just make new friends, meet new people, you want to try something new, this would be a good way to do it,
And thinking that, you're taking the roles of 8 other people. How does that make you feel knowing that 7 other people could have been in this show? No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. That's all right. No, Simon, great to talk to you, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Definitely looking forward to seeing all 8 of you come October 17th through November 2nd right here at the Sierra Vista Community Theatre. Pass that talking stick on down. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Navi Duggan, and I am ensemble.
Navi, so being a part of the ensemble, that includes, but people sometimes forget the ensemble is actually a crucial part to any production, because if it isn't for things going on in an ensemble as far as the quote unquote background goes, everything else gets lost.
Yeah, definitely. Ensemble is a big part of the cast as well, just like the main actors.
So let's talk about that. What makes ensemble? Why is ensemble important to you as someone who is an ensemble?
Ensemble is important to me because it helps bring the story to life. Yes, you can make a story with just a few main actors, but ensemble really helps bring the scene to life. It can be just 4 people on the stage talking, but you have all of us in the background doing something that makes it feel more real.
And I mean, they talk about when you go see Broadway shows, obviously most of the characters on those shows are ensemble. They're not all Elphaba and Glinda, and they're all, the rest is the quote unquote backstage, behind the scenes characters. So, and those are just as important as any other character on stage. How many shows have you been a part of here?
I have been a part of 2 shows actually. I was in Percy Jackson last.
Oh, that's right, the Percy Jackson show. I forgot about that. What was that experience like?
It was very exciting. It was my very first show and my last youth production. I graduated from that to the adult theater, so this is my very first adult show.
So going from the youth side to the adult side, how has that transition been? What is it like, and how are the demands different when looking at youth show versus adult show?
With youth shows, they're more like kid-friendly and more like lighthearted. With this one, you can, for adult shows, you can do deeper topics that more adults would get, which I find really funny at times. And for me, it was just more people I could talk to that I can relate to, because being older scale of youth, it's kind of hard to be friends with the younger ones, because like, you don't know what I like, but okay.
Yeah.
But it's really fun hanging out with the adults, and I've met a lot of cool friends here, and everyone is really sweet.
Awesome. Well, again, that's part of the story, and I think part of the legacy of the Sierra Vista Community Theatre is seeing the camaraderie between tech, acting, the production side and direction side, everything else. It's awesome to watch the magic just kind of get stirred in this pot and come together. Well, congratulations. Great to talk to you. Pass that mic on down. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Kat Botello. I am part of the ensemble in The Producers by Mel Brooks.
And Kat, how many productions have you been in here? How can you have all your fingers and toes?
I have been here since 2023. My first show was She Kills Monsters, and this is actually my 4th show I've acted in. I've done a bunch of like teching and like assistant directed Addams Family last year, but I only act in a show maybe once a year.
Right. So being able to wear multiple hats here, I think, is a skill that everybody needs to have. Quite honestly, you know, you got an actor, tech guy, you got you being an AD, and then going on to directing as well as
next
being
year.
exactly as well as being a part of a show and a cast. Why is it that it's important to learn all these skills inside a theater, particularly here at the Sierra Vista Community Theatre?
I feel like it's important to learn all these skills because it really helps you tone your craft. And like for me, theater is like my passion, and I love everything to do with the Sierra Vista Community Theatre. I've met a lot of my friends here. That's why I volunteer here so much. Like a lot of my friends are sitting on the stage. Actually, all of them are, and
Including me.
including you. And I feel like with theater, it's really fun to learn the different aspects of theater design, tech, directing, even just acting. Like even I've been acting since I was in middle school, and even with this show I've learned so much from Jeremy and Cameron and Jack and Xavier. I've learned so much, and it's been an amazing experience.
And again, I think that's part of the on the acting side when it comes to, you know, the Mount Rushmore of Sierra Vista Community Theatre. You know, you're talking about people who are up there on that mountain, and we all get to feel that. We all get to attain that. You know, everybody gets their chance to shine, whether it's ensemble, whether it's main actor or lighting or sound or anything like that. Yeah, everybody gets a special shout out, you know, over the course of the show. You know that it all comes together. It's a big team working together, and you get to see this team and everybody else as a part of The Producers, October 17th through November 2nd, right here at the Sierra Vista Community Theatre in the mall at Sierra Vista. One more thing, I guess let's pass the talking stick back. Thank you, Kat. Back down to Susie. Susie, talk about this cast. How many people are a part of this particular show?
How many of you are there?
There's
They're like
27
20s.
in the cast.
27?
Yeah.
27.
okay.
It's one of the biggest casts we've
Okay,
ever had on
I
this
forgot
stage.
to ask you that. I mean, because
Yeah.
that was something that, I mean, even some of the youth things don't even get to 27, and those
Yeah.
are large casts to begin with.
I think this is the biggest show we've ever done. The most innovative set, the most talented peoples on stage that you could imagine. Everybody in the show is fantastic. We had a hard time finding text for this show, so I wound up on Spotlight B. So I get to sit in one of the best seats in the house every night and watch the show, and every single night I still laugh.
I think it's a compliment, not
Yeah.
only like Dan said, to Mel Brooks himself, the original material,
Yeah.
and then being able to inhabit that here on this stage.
Mm-hmm.
There is something magical here, and it happens every time there is a show at the
Yep.
Sierra Vista Community Theatre, and you can see all 27 of those people up on this very stage for the very first time ever. A moving stage with moving parts here at the Sierra Vista Community Theatre. It's going to be absolutely awesome. For all the details, please check the post description. What you can do is you can follow the Sierra Vista Community Theatre on their social media channels. That's one of the most important things that you could ever do, is follow them, see their adventures, watch all the things that they're doing behind the scenes getting ready for these shows. They do a lot of great content on their social media, but make sure that you get your tickets now. Tickets are probably going fast already.
Yes.
I mean, the last show was so big they had to add a week of shows.
Yes,
So they're
that's
expecting
true.
to do that for this show too, because it's going to be a sellout. You know, you got to get your tickets right now or as soon as possible, and plan to bring your friends, bring your family to this adult show, correct?
Do not
Yes.
bring your children.
I'm saying family. I'm saying adult family. You know,
Yes.
the adult friends, because yes,
Yes.
again, it is made for adults. That's what the show is made
It's
for.
rated
as far
R.
as far as language
Yeah.
goes and things like that. So so keep that in mind when you are purchasing your tickets. Yeah, there won't be any child ticket available for this show. So, wait, doesn't my kid get a discount? No, your kid will not come here. Please do not. It's okay. Let them come to the youth show. Let them come to the Christmas show. There's so many more great shows, but this one is for the adults. It is The Producers here at the Sierra Vista Community Theatre, happening October 17th, November 2nd. All the details are in the post description. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sharing this episode of Checking In with Jeff Davenport, brought to you by SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. Happening on this stage for those couple of weeks. It will be innovative. It will be a cast that is full, packing at this stage. A cast so full that one guy has to play 8 different parts. It's unbelievable. It's going to be so much fun to see, and we can't wait for you to see it. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, everybody. We'll check in with you again later on. Great job, everybody! Woo! Awesome. Thank you.